Okay, okay.
Best place to do it was Wellington.
A gust of wind.
Oh.
Yep, I might have to see this around, but that's okay. That's okay at the moment. Where would you like to do this bottle?
I want to do this bottle. Right.
Right in there where it's right in there, give it a good squeeze, that'll do it. Blob of glue, another one at the high spot there, primo, a couple on the other side there, just where the bottles are touching together. So, the whole thing here is that hot glue, if you put big blobs in, it takes a long time to cool down and it actually sort of starts to distort the bottle because there's too much heat there.
Oh, okay.
So we'll put less in there and then I'll put some silicone in later to help sort of hold it even more steady. So then when the wind blows it over, it doesn't sort of shatter into 1,000 bottles. Yeah. How's that?
That's cool.
Alright, so what brings you two into Pigeon Park today?
Well, we were just walking along because we came into town to do a little bit of hanging out.
Yeah.
Because we said we would. So the weather's not helping it, but it's probably worse for you having to stand out in the rain all day.
Yeah. The problem I had was that it took me 3 months to get the bookings to get in here.
Oh wow, really?
And so, you know, I didn't want to waste the days. I've got today, tomorrow and Saturday. I'm going to sort of finish up about 1 o'clock on Saturday. So I'm here till 3 o'clock today and tomorrow, and then on Saturday I'm going to kind of finish at 1 and head back to Wanganui.
Wanganui, is that where you're from?
That's where I'm from.
Oh yeah?
That's where I live now. Yeah. I was actually born in Wellington. I call Dannybeck my hometown, but Wanganui's become home, you know. I've got a studio
Whereabouts do you live in Wanganui?
I live in Ikitara Road on the other side, on the east side of the river.
My family's from Wanganui.
Right.
I don't know my north, south,
Yeah, so
east,
I'm not on the city side of the river.
Ah, that's...
I'm on the other side.
My nan just lives a block from the Pack and Save, so
okay.
It's got a pretty good place.
I'm very close to Corfai Park.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
nice.
Yeah. 20 minutes while I was waiting to get the car free back. And he was just running it. He had it totally under control. He was saying all the penalties. He had people participating. He said, come on over, you know. He was great. So sometimes people had to take him through it. Now down to here 3 days.
Oh.
Next month it's around the South Island.
How do you transport it?
Well, it's in sections, and you see over there there's a trailer.
Oh, yep.
So do I just, what? What are you going to ask me?
I'm going to ask you what was in your bottle.
My bottle was about a childhood book which was supposed to be for children, but it always made me cry whenever I read it. It's the typical, we're going on a bear hunt, we're going to catch a big one. But as a kid I overanalyzed everything. And I just thought, what if that bear actually wanted company and that's why he was running after them? Then they just totally left him and they ran away and they hid under their beds while he banged on their door trying to ask for their company and to ask for them to be friends when all they could think was that they were going to catch a big one. They couldn't look past his appearance and the fact that he is scary being this huge bear. All they could see was what he appeared to be, not what he actually was. It's a sad book!
It is
but
sad.
Nobody else saw it like that.
Well, now that you've told me, I can kind of see.
Sad.
Did you always think that, or was it?
Always. So I used to avoid it.
Fair enough.
Every single kindergarten has a book. It's like one of the most famous kids' books. It's stupid as. It's mean and
Well, you never know. Maybe some kid will see it like that again, and then another kid, and then another kid, and then they'll get it bad.
A whole amount of childhood depression.
It's like try a Facebook group. There must be something about it. There must be somebody who shares that opinion.
This whole idea is awesome.
It is an amazing idea.
What do you like most about it?
Originality, I think. It's like recycling, and it's like a community thing. So it's like, I don't know, look. It's definitely unique. 'Cause I don't think this has happened before, and it's such a lovely colour, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah. I actually started off with just a few bottles of my own, without messages in. And I thought I'd love to make a wall out of these because they look so beautiful when they're all together, you know. Then I realised if I was going to get like 1,000 bottles to make a wall out of them, I was going to need some help, you know.
Yeah.
And so it kind of grew out of that. But the message thing, I'm not quite sure where that came into it. When I started calling it the Wailing Wall, I could sort of see that this putting messages into the cracks in the wall sort of thing was, you know, quite a therapeutic thing, like a thing of reflection and a thing of contemplation and a thing of lament. You know, that you look back on what was lost, and there were all these sorts of things there. But you know, I really wanted to encourage the fact that we've lost freedom of speech in many respects too, and I'm trying to open that up again through this vessel, you know. But then to realise that they've become like a receptacle, you know, that is going to hold these messages for a long time. You know, that was quite a recent discovery, and I thought that was very cool too. You know, that these things would be quite archival and the messages will be read for a very long time from now.
It's like a historical kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It's history in the making, you know.
Where are you going to put it? It's not going to stay here, is it?
No, I'm moving it down to each new place as I go. So this is not just today. This is This is the whole of New Zealand, or the whole of the North Island.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But as I go round, I'll probably leave some sections in storage at home or wherever. Eventually, I'm sort of thinking maybe some galleries would be interested in taking a piece of it, or museums. I'm not sure.
I think it needs to be in a public place though.
Yeah.
But a more public place than a gallery where somebody can buy it and whatnot.
Yeah, no, not that kind of gallery, like a public art gallery, like a city gallery where it's not for sale.
Yeah.
You know.
I reckon a beach place, because it is so watery. But then it could potentially be quite fragile, couldn't it? Because
there's a certain amount of fragility.
Yeah.
As it kind of gets blown over and things like that.
But then that could be quite cool, because then even if it is fragile, then as like a bottle would fall off, it could fall off into the sea, and then it'd be like that typical.
This is in a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to create a litter problem, though. That's the other side of it. There's enough plastic in the sea.
Oh yeah, good point. Very good point.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite.
Yeah. You know, to me, this is a wall. Now, ideas should float, but walls shouldn't. That's my little kind of.
I still have my bottle to put on.
Where do you want to put it?
On this.
Okay. The bottle's touching, and just give it a squeeze, a little bit of a squeeze, not too much of one, just enough to kind of tack it in place. Another one down here. That'll do it. Yep.
Is it okay to glue it even though it's wet?
Yeah, I think so. So stick it right in again, and just hold it in one, right where the bottle's actually touching, right down here.
Yeah?
Put in there, that should do it. Yep, give it a squeeze there, that'll do. Yep. And it should be the same back, right at the back here. Yeah, right in the it may not stick. I'm going to put some silicone on after this anyway. Yeah, that'll do it.